Hi guys, and this is my Let's Play series on ETS2. Today we are going to take a job we've moved over to Turku in Finland, and we're going to take up a tanker weighing something in the region of 15 tons, so that's pretty cool, up to Kuopio, I believe it's pronounced, in Finland. So it's the first time I've ever been in Finland on this map in any way or form, so it'll be pretty cool. So yeah, we're going to take that job there. Oh, that's a big tank. Luckily we've got the smaller one, eh? So let's get the chat sorted out. There we go. Cool. There we go. Like I said, if we quickly check the run, this will be my episode 9 of my ETS2 play series. And like I said, we're going to go from Turku to Kuopio, which is a bit of a distance, right up through Finland, through Tampere, Jaskavalia or Valio. I think it's an A becomes an O, so it's just whatever it is. I apologise, I can't pronounce things. And let's say we'll end up at Kuopio. There, it's probably, I don't know, about a 6-hour run, but ETS2, that's not that long. But anyway, let's crack on with it. Sorry, Mr. BMW. And another one coming the opposite direction. Hello mate, how you doing, Mr. Christopher? Yeah, we're doing fine, mate. We're doing fine. This would be my old Mercedes, guys. If you give me a second, I'll get through this tunnel. You'll be able to see it. Been doing a Let's Play series on it. If you check out YouTube, you will see loads of them. Here she is. It's an old Mercedes that I actually learned to drive and pass my testing. Seen it last time. Cool. Oh shit. Okay, we'll just sort of navigate around that bastard. No, it's a mod that was discovered on the web pages, on the download sites. The only thing we did do is obviously the Stig, the paint job for it, which obviously looks just like that. I must admit, the one that I used to own, those seats were a completely different colour. But hey ho. Fucking van drivers. Anyway, on we go. I've had to take the Poland rebuild off, otherwise it interferes with my save game, and because I'm Billy No Pennies at the moment, it sends me right the way back to Bremen, which is where my home base is, if you know what I mean, and I'd rather get Finland done, start heading back, and then jump back when I'm ready to. So I don't want to corrupt the save game. Some people have been telling me that the Poland rebuild is not all that, there is some broken bits in it, so don't know if it's mods that they've got that are interfering with it. Yeah, the Hungary map's supposed to be pretty cool. I've got a friend of mine that's involved with a lot of modding for ETS. Oh, she's taken her pennies again. 4,600 again. Bloody woman. Oh, I need to be in left-hand lane. What was I saying? Yeah, you know, MHA is another good map. I like ProMods purely because it gives, you know that you're going to get something that is, if not 100%, it's going to be 95% fine. I mean, I have had invisible walls before now. I've got a friend of mine that's involved in testing. That's all I'm going to say. And I know that he has great high respects for ProMods, so I know there's 101 different maps out there. You've got the Brazilian TSM, which I used to use a lot of, used to interfere with my save game many times. One reason why I got ticked off with ETS2 at one point with the extra maps, purely because that was interfering with my save games. I restarted so many times. But I do have to say the guys at ProMods really have got it bang on. For me, I mean, I've got experience of driving in Europe, so I would say it's pretty bang on. Oh, same ETS, you can't go into each city. Well, technically lorries you can't. There's a lot of restrictions of what lorries can and can't do. I know definitely over here, certain areas lorries are not allowed to go into, exhaust emissions and stuff like that nowadays. But to be quite honest, I just like the fact that they've got where lorries' hunting ground is on the motorways, and as they've got most of that pretty much bang on motorways, A roads, B roads, that's where the lorries' hunting ground is. Delivery grounds, delivery spots, that's pretty cool. I know when it first came out it was very repetitive. Same companies have same layouts in different cities, but it's just the same layout. But it's from where they started off when they started with ETS and then came into ETS2. I mean, for me, what they're doing with the DLZs and what some of the modders are doing now is epic. But for me, I wish that they would take ETS2 back a step and go more like 18 Wheels of Steel, where you actually bought you can only buy a second-hand lorry. The earnings were way down compared to what you could earn, and you had to buy your trailer. If you didn't have the right trailer, you couldn't carry it. You had to provide the trailer to carry the goods. You know, you need to have a low loader, tanker, car transporter. That for me is, when I've dealt with transport companies, that's what 9 times out of 10 they've had to do. They have to provide their own trailers to load up, and then they can obviously go ahead and do it and offer themselves out as driver. You know, I'm a haulage company, I have this trailer, I'm willing to do this type of work. That's for me what trucking is. Then you can choose to be someone that just hauls tankers or pallets or whatever. That to me is what trucking's about. I'd love it if you could add waypoints. Yeah, so that way you could dictate which route you go. Yeah, I would agree with that. Any sat nav in the world, you can tell where you want to go, argument's sake. I mean, right into place, for example, driving into the middle of London. See, some R6 can't drive into the middle of London, and if you can, there's certain routes you have to follow. So, what they've got at the moment, delivery-wise, is pretty cool. Without going too much into it and spending an ETS or SES spending 8, 9, 10 months and another DLC fixing things. All I would like to do is, what they're doing with ATS looks better. 3 different places you can go, different difficulty levels, giving you different types of experience. That I really like the look of. ATS looks much better in terms of that. So I would say next incarnation does look better. But yeah, you've got to go back to owning your own lorry. Lorry trailer, second hand, coming into new ones. That's got to be the way it's got to go. No lorry company starts out with owning their own truck unless they're able to go into someone like Scania or Volvo and say, I would like to lease this lorry over this amount of time, and they give you a vehicle to do it with what you can afford or expense wise. If that's the case, then we should have that. But I love the idea of driving old vehicles. That's why I came up with this series. As soon as I saw this truck, I said to someone, dude, skin me. Skin it up for me. Then I can go ahead, I can do a bit of this. Bit of downtime for me, getting away from mapping. And, you know, I can come on here and just let my hair down, which is pretty cool. It's worked out pretty cool. Apart from YouTube giving me hassle on the occasional upload that I put someone's song in there, so I've got to be careful what songs I choose. But apart from that, you know, we've already started working on the skin in the next vehicle and in the run. And it's going to be a similar version to what I used to, my last owned truck that I used to have. It looked very similar to that. That I'm looking forward to. Well, all I'll say is that this is Finland. That's pretty cool. Lots of water. You'd expect that in the Nordics. Lots of right turn coming up. Can't see. Alright, can't see. Can't be complained about it. Give me a second. looking at chat and trying to drive this on these roads, a bit cumbersome. Roundabout. I have no extra driving on the continent. Do they have those stupid slip roads? Yes, they do. And this is a typical roundabout. I actually really like their roundabouts. They always put a little runoff area, that way the trailer can get round. I have noticed some errors on this map. That every now and again the traffic just disappears in front of you. Do they really have those stupid roads? Let's narrow the carriageway down to one lanes. Yeah, straight on. That's right, they do. They do have lots of that. I mean, to be quite honest, if you actually take ETS base map and then put ProMods on and drive on the ProMods version of even around somewhere like Amsterdam, Rotterdam, the way that these guys have done it is so much better, more realistic, not exact. Nothing's ever going to be exact, but it's very similar around. Anderlecht, argument's sake, that looks very, very, very familiar. The road numbers are much better now on this. They're a lot more relevant. I've driven in a lot of European countries. I didn't go as far as Greece. Turkey, I haven't been there. To be quite honest, I'd be surprised if I survived Turkey. But, you know, Poland, Germany. I haven't done the Nordics, i.e. Sweden. I think my father drove in Sweden. I didn't. But yeah, France, Germany, Italy, Spain. Didn't do Portugal. Austria. Got some tales of Austria. Switzerland. The Swiss hate trucks. Do have the ProMods mode, but oh. Oh, hang on a second. Let me get through these corners. Trying to read chat and do this at the same time. You never know, something's going to happen. I do have the ProMods map, but I didn't really give it a chance. Love the Hungarian map because it has very few motorways. Yeah, I can understand that, a bit more of a challenge, cool. And as it is, I'm a country lover and feels more like home, if you know what I mean. No, hey, you go and play what you want to play, mate. It's your downtime. I mean, we can say this is what it feels like because of what we've done. I haven't done that many back roads in Europe. I have done some of the A roads and B roads, but I haven't. Oh, actually, I did go down a couple of tight roads down in France once when I happened to take a wrong turning once. But you go and do. It's your playtime, mate. You do what the hell you want to do, mate. And just because somebody else comes along and says, nah, ProMods is better, you're going to... Who the hell are they? You know, ProMods is better for them. You know, I'm choosing this purely because I tried MHA and this one. And to be quite honest, this one, from my experience that I've had over there, and for for what I wanted to do, areas I wanted to go to, ProMods ticked all the boxes. Will it be ticking the boxes next week? I don't know. There could be another one come out with another map that can blow the smithereens out of it. The only thing it does, the only reason I go ProMods is that when it came to the northern areas that they've done for the DLZ, SCS took a lot of what they had done as a base as they were building their own. So that for me is pretty cool. Everyone is different, correct, Chris? Everyone is different. I'd say everyone is difficult. Because you can't please everyone. But you're right, no, everyone is different. What works for you, and that's all that matters. And on that note, Kuopio. I have no idea if that's relevant to Finland, what we've just been through. To me, it's pretty cool. A lot of different terrain changes to what I've been used to on the DLC. It's different. It should be different. Finland I went to was many years ago, but I never drove. I wasn't driving age back then. I was over there with my father, so that was many seasons ago. But where we went to was right in the middle of nowhere, so I spent most of my time on a dirty, dusty transport yard. So, oh, you didn't know? I thought he was going to cut across me there, Mr. Lorry Driver, sir. There's an Eddie Stobart driver. Look. MAN dealer. Yo, blood, move your truck out, move your BMW. Oh, you bastard. Come on, let me in. Thank you. Yeah, all the Jazzy Cat stuff I'm using. I'd say you fight to get in front of it, then you delay. Just move the tin bucket out the way. That's wrong with gear change. So this is what I meant. This is what annoys me. You have this whole area that you can have different deliveries to. You can have a base one here, another one there, and a difficult one around the back there with obstacles to reverse round. That's what I think they've missed with this. All of this area, and it's always the same bloody spot. I love the supermarket deliveries you have to make because they really are tight to get into. Look at that, nice and straight. Look at that, job done. Excellent.